Hello, welcome to another flight. We're going to do a flight with this little different aircraft today called the Tanarg, I guess you would call it, the 912. You can see, let's see, this came out in 2007. Wow, that's a little dated. But anyway, it's $53,000 price tag. Thought that was kind of funny to see that. It's a lot of money for a little. Has a Rotax engine in it. This aircraft. I think that's a little pricey, but it's pretty nice. You can see in this picture here. So we have it in the flight sim here. We got it all geared up, ready to roll. And I'm back in Hoefen, Hoefen, however you say it, Germany. Um, uh, Austria. I'm sorry, not Germany, but Austria. So this HOE FEN, but it's also spelled with a H-O with the umlaut over at FEN, or I think it has the E in it still. Anyway, this airport is, you know what? I'm going here. I have to fix it up. Okay, there it is. LOIR. That's right. Up there. See it. Okay, so anyway, I just figured we go fly over this little lake a little bit. I just wanted to show this aircraft. So I guess I could leave that over here. It's not, I got it shrunk down to where it doesn't take up too much space. So that's pretty good right there. Pretty small real estate. So let's do an outside view of this little glider, if you call it. It has a passenger on it. It's funny because that one guy that does his videos, what, the Flight Dad or something like that is his YouTube handle, but he has a name for her. I forget what it is. It's funny the way he talks to her in his videos, though. So yeah, so it's a pretty nice looking aircraft, man. I'll tell you. I mean, uh, I bought it this morning. It was like $5.99 American, plus tax. I think it was like $6.20 or something like that. Because I mainly wanted something that would go slow and just kind of hang in the air because I love flying the planes and all that and all the technical stuff. I don't love that so much, but I realize there's a lot of YouTubers and a lot of flight simmers who are just really hardcore into being like a real life pilot in this simulator. For me, I'm more on the side of I like to enjoy it. I like to have fun. I like to fly around and look at things. And when they brought beam maps into this simulator, I just think there's the best thing since loaf bread to me because I can fly around and look at things what almost, I mean, in the closest to real life as you can get. So that's what I enjoy about this whole ordeal. So anyway, I'll quit flapping my jet and let's get on out of here and fly over this lake. Okay, so let the brakes off. This thing doesn't have flap. I'm moving my flap handle. One thing I noticed this time on this flight, it does have all the controls uh, on the screen where you can see them. When I first flew it the first time, it didn't have those, so that's good. But anyway, let's go. Got a pretty good view too, first person. I like. I don't know. Sometimes I looked at it when I've flown it one time, and I like you know, this view and everything, but I don't know. I know it's realistic and all, but wouldn't it be nice if they didn't have the pole in the way? I mean, you could see things, you know, so much better. I thought about that earlier. I thought, you know what? It'd be nice if somebody just kind of made like a thing where you could just like fly around and there's nothing around you, just your view, you know, like maybe an avatar or something. Then I mean, cause just think, you could fly up on the side of one of those mountains over there. You could see places you would never otherwise see. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through this little valley over here because it'd take this thing a while to get out to get over those mountains. Yeah, I just want to do a little quick little flight in this thing, kind of show maybe some of you people have not, you know, seen this. There is a few videos on this little aircraft on YouTube I've seen, but I figured I'd do my own, you know. But I like the view that you get from it. I flew it around the Lake LOIR flight that I do. I've got some other videos on Lake LOIR. That's where I flew it at, that little bare wallow grass field. I must say, I had a time landing at that place when I went back because it's a short little just piece of grass airfield. There's nothing to it. I'm way off course here, running my mouth. Not even looking at where I'm going, man. Shut up and fly, dude. See how it turns though, it's kind of like you have to come out of your turn early. So it looks like this lake is, yeah, it's kind of, looks like it's higher level. Higher in altitude, I guess, before we took off. You have to be careful in this thing flying around this mountain because it'll take much to bang into the side of one of them, you know? Figure out a way to trim it, pilot, put into that. Pretty cool looking lake. I don't think I've ever, yeah, I've never landed, I don't think I've landed in this one with any of the float planes. I've flown out of this airport, I think, one time, and it was in I think I did a quick flight in the Beaver, the DHC-2 Beaver, and I flew the opposite direction. So I took off from that little grass field in the opposite direction. I've never come to this way, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to get one of the float planes here and come back here and land. Beautiful area. I have to go off the screen on the little 9 map. The thing about it is you can't let go of the joystick very long. Joystick. Flight stick. Oh God. My Velocity 1 flight stick. You can't let off of it long or you just almost go straight down. So I gotta figure out how to trim this thing. Uh-oh, am I? This thing turns a little different. So Can't get out over there straight ahead, so I'm gonna have to just gonna have to hook around and go back the way I came, I guess. Get down close to the water. Hopefully I won't crash. Uh-oh. I wonder if I was gonna be able to pull up there for a minute. Yeah, I think one of these things would be fun to have it in real life. But for that price tag, I don't think I can afford it. But I guess for something to fly around in, it's not a whole lot of money. The airplanes are pretty expensive. I don't know where that goes over there, straight ahead. We'll see. See on a little nav map there. Hopefully I can come out at this end up here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's going in. It can. So I'm just heading back to Hoefen to the little grass strip where we took off from. Going to try to have a nice, successful landing, not embarrass myself. We shall see. Nice fields right there. In case you had to land in a hurry. How do you look? Yeah. Oh yeah. Roads and everything. And I've just kept this thing at full throttle the whole time. So when I flew it the first time, I let back off the throttle, but go down pretty quickly. You might have to bear with me on this landing because I'm just not used to landing it now. I came in too fast with the barrel wallow. Like I say, that's a real tiny, really short little grass. I don't even call it a field, airfield, or just a little bald spot on a mountain, little grass spot top of the mountain. And it's got some really nasty little wind gusts coming up around it. There goes somebody up top with that jet flying over. That easy something. Probably a artificial intelligence plane. There's the field out over there, so I'm gonna have to go back this way, get more of a straight in run. I'm gonna have to figure out how to drop speed this time. So I do have a lot more space to land, so I'm going to cut that throttle a little bit. It has no rudder. too. So little different turn. All right, get her down. Wow, I got a crosswind. All right, cool. Well, I didn't embarrass myself. So thanks for joining me on the flight. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It's a fun little flight. I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this little glider, I guess you'd call it. Motor glider or something like that. But it was pretty fun. It seems to be a fun vehicle to fly. So hope you enjoyed the flight, and please like and subscribe and share. I would appreciate it. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.